thought-provoking ignorance, the best blend of hip-hop and R&B with special guests and Cave Crush interviews. Inside the Cave is now on Indie Central Radio. Inside the Cave.
Inside the Cave podcast. Yeah. Outside Danny, word up B.
Hey, Charlamagne the God here, and I'm going inside the cave, right? Right.
This is Deion Cole, and I'm going inside the cave. Peace.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your favorite Twin Cousins Jr., man, and I'm going inside the cave. I'm going to be in there. Just tune in. I'm in here.
Bad. It's just niche. I'm going inside the cave. Where the fuck is the cave? But we in that bitch all day, every day. Check out the podcast. They doing big things. We out.
Hey, this is War Riding Period. I'm going inside the cave. And I hope I come out.
Thought-provoking ignorance since 2015.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?
Welcome back to Inside the Cave podcast, live every single week on Indie Central Radio. Give a shout out to the Gossiping Heifers, having some issues over there. So we want to just, keep our thoughts with them and, hope everything works out well for them, you know what I mean? So they can be back on Indie Central and their podcast can be up and running and doing their thing. We missed the Gossiping Heifers. Actually, I asked Mike Jones, I said, what happened? Did you fire him? He's like, nah, they just taking care of some business. I was like, all right, because we union. So if the Gossiping Heifers gone, we gone too, Mike. Just letting you know.
Right.
We union over here. They leave, we leave.
I need the heifers in my life. I gotta have me a couple things, and two of them is the heifers.
For real. All right, I'm CB and I'm the real CB. You heard him. Slide, what's up?
What's going on, man? How was your holiday?
Terrible, man. I lost my my credit card. Some mark on the south side stole it and charged up some shit. And
was it gas?
It was $75 at Citgo. It was $80. Hey, it's crazy. I didn't even know.
I met the dude. I think I met the dude because I got some gas at a Citgo.
Yeah, but he couldn't get too far because I only got so much money, so shit,
But he kept me. He used that thing you did, like that, that dollar thing.
What's the dollar thing?
When you use your credit card and it only charge $1.
Nigga, they don't do that shit no more. That shit been stopped.
Yes, they do. They
don't do that shit no more.
Yes, they do. They do that shit.
Sound crazy. The lovely, the beautiful, and the talented Cat is here.
I got.
Well, what kind of banking system you got? They've been stopped doing that shit.
They do that shit now. I'm telling you. I'll show you my stuff.
Not do that. The Southern baby, Big Dog in the building.
What's up with it, man?
What's going on?
What's going on with Sly, man? You talking crazy over here.
You gonna feel your go to Thornton's right now. Go to gas station right now. Select credit. Fill your tank up.
They will debit your shit in the next.
I'm telling you, listen. It's gonna show up $1, and then in 24 hours, the rest of it's gonna come out. The other half of it. All right, okay.
I thought they stopped doing that shit. Like
road trip on you.
I thought after the banking problems they had, I thought they stopped doing that shit.
Road trip on you.
Exxon does it.
See.
Well, anyway, they got my ass. They got my ass right away, and I'm trying to figure out they don't know my zip code.
You dropped the card?
I'm gonna tell you, slick ass nigga did. So I tried to go get me one of them chicken sandwiches from Popeyes. I know exactly what happened. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. And the nigga said they ain't had none of the chicken sandwich. So I said, let me get the seafood platter. So he gave me my shit. He asked me this and all these questions and shit. He said, all right, sir, you need a receipt? And I'm like, nah. He said, okay, have a good day. And I drove off and not thinking, because I wanted to get to them fries. So the next day, I'm like, man, pick my account. I'm like, Citgo, what's a Citgo? So I called Chase up like, hey, got some issues. I need you to cancel these last 4 charges. I ain't make none of them. So shit, I've been down. But that's good banking system. They put the money right back. So, But
it's insured. It's your money, shit.
Yeah, that's the good thing about that. There used to be a lot of back when they used to charge $1 for pumping gas. It used to be a lot harder to get your money back, but now they put that shit right back.
Yeah, they still full of shit. I don't like it.
All right. By the way, shout out to my cousin. I told him his birthday is this week, so this is Chuck Day. My cousin Big Chuck. Shout out to Chuck. You know, he away for a while, but you know, still Chuck. He always celebrate his birthday all month long. So, you know, Chuck month, Chuck Day. You know, that's my cousin, Big Cuz. What up? And also, I don't know if it's the old school mix or the country mix, but I made one. It's Beyonce's birthday, so we got a Beyonce mix. Once again, someone failed. I don't know who that was that sent that in, but they sent it in actually right away, but they failed. Look, let me be clear. You have to name all of the songs in the mix, either the old school mix or the country rap tune, and it has to be in order. It has to be all the songs, and it has to be in order. Not just one song, not two songs. Then someone said that Shazam don't work while the app is running. But what they got to do with me? I'm not gonna make it easy for you to get a shirt. You know, hell, there's still people waiting on shirts from last year. Hey, look, that's the way we doing it. So if you get a shirt, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. All right. A lot to talk about this week on the show. So we'll be right back. After this, for everybody listening on Indie Central with True False and
your favorite podcast is now syndicated on Indie Central Radio. Listen to Inside the Cave weekly on Indie Central Radio. Download the Indie Central Radio app now.
All right, here we go. Welcome back to Inside the Cave. Hey, Said is not here. I thought he was gonna be here. Let me just say something, y'all. You know who's a real good guy, underrated good guy? That boy. Not well. You probably are too, but that boy Said is just a real good guy, a thoughtful person. Like if he wasn't like in a situation as he said it, I would say, Kat, I would introduce you to Said, and like y'all should be together. Like you know, my grandmother's birthday was the 17th. Of August. I meant to say this, but you know that fool actually went by my mama's house and actually bought my grandmother a gift. You know what I mean? Like when me and Say used to live together, like my grandmother like looked at him as like her grandson too. So she used to wash his clothes and shit like that. So Said never forgot that shit. So my grandmother getting old, so she in and out. Sometimes she remember people. She forgot who he was for a second. After I told him, I said, Said talking about you coming by to see. Said actually bought her a gift, man. And I'm talking about May Day. So I just want to give a shout out to Said. Said is a good brother, man. I'm telling you, you just never know what you're going to get with him. That dude could cuss you out in 1 minute, you know what I'm saying, bring in fake money the next minute, and in the next minute he looking out for the family. He's just one of those good dudes, man. Kat, I swear, I will try to introduce you to Said.
What he get Grandma Blackman?
Grandma Island, actually. Huh?
No, what did you get your grandmother?
I gave her a birthday party.
What Said get her?
He bought her a beautiful church hat.
Oh, one of the Mad Hatters.
Yeah, beautiful church hat.
Yeah, they really don't want too much when they get that old, man. Like they want like a paid for a trip to the casino, or you just buy them a bunch of scratch off lottery tickets.
Oh man, she love. Hey, now slide. Now you tell me my grandmama love. She love them scratch offs, boy.
Sit up there with them scratch offs.
Man, she love them scratch offs.
Be the best birthday ever.
She love them scratch offs.
That's funny. My mom's birthday is tomorrow, and she will be getting like $100 worth of scratch off tickets.
Yeah, they love that, man. That's all they
love that shit. Yeah, they love that shit.
Love that shit. Yeah, man. So yeah, Kat, I'm gonna see if matter of fact, I'm gonna try to break Said and his situation up. I'm gonna introduce you to him. All right. You interested?
Over my dead body, she interested. Say you interested if you want to, Kat.
You don't have to introduce me to somebody I know. Sort of.
I'm saying Kat. That's what I'm talking about, Kat.
Yeah, the good guy. All right, here we go. This is True, False, and this week. Only got a few of them. You guys tell me. In America, you're more likely to get killed by a Trump supporter than ISIS. True, false, and
what?
Then you know, one of the Muslim terrorists. So you're more likely to get killed by a Trump supporter than one of the Islamic terrorists, as the media said.
In Chicago, Illinois, period, that shit ain't finna happen. Neither
true,
one
false,
of them.
or and. Slides. True, false, and.
Oh, true, false, and. Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
That is a good one. Stomachs don't belong in leggings. True, false, or and?
True.
CV.
What'd you say, Doc?
I say true.
Here we go. Men that eat boneless wings close the fridge with their hips. True, false?
This motherfucker.
I don't know who sent that. That's good.
I don't know, Cat. Is that true?
Yeah. Then I got another one. Uggs. The boots Uggs are just boneless Timbs. Is that true, false, or in? If you look at a pair of Uggs, they really are.
That's great.
Cat, is that true? Uggs are just boneless Timbs?
Nah, insulated.
Yeah, sure. I've never owned a pair of Uggs ever in life. I don't know what they feel like.
Oh, you know what that means, Cat? That means you ain't never sold no pussy. I'm proud of you. That's
$40 hollers.
And women that wear Uggs at 3 o'clock in the morning just got done selling pussy. True, false, and Uggs and leggings. They're either stripping or just got done selling pussy at 3 o'clock in the morning. Come on.
That's judging people.
Yeah, it's kind of leaning toward the right answer though.
Cat, you don't know what I've been through, Cat. I've had some lonely nights before, Cat. I've seen a lot of stuff.
He done seen a lot of Uggs.
And it'll cost more than $40 too.
They look, especially like the ones that aren't the real ones and how the girls be leaning on them like they got socks with shoes on them.
Yeah.
Like the way they look.
All right.
Know, very sexy with Uggs on.
Yeah. All right, last one. Black folks are considered cousins if their parents known each other over 15 years. True, false, or
and?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Scat, what you think?
My son just said false. Black people are cousins as soon as they introducing them to somebody else that they don't know.
I tell you what.
Your friend or somebody to someone else, you be like, yo, this is my cousin.
Yeah. Because see, my kids still trying to figure out, they're like, Dad, so how is Big Dog my uncle again? I was like, what you mean? Because Nana doesn't have any other boys. She only has you. So does your dad have another? All that. I got to explain all that. So they still...
My son just explained as he walked out the door, your dad's best friend is your uncle. Your mom's best friend is your auntie. That's
Good. Okay, thanks, Kat. I'm going to tell my kids that. Yeah, there you go.
And your mom's secret lover this is my little brother. This is my big brother.
Yeah, that's true. True.
she said they was her big brothers. And
Yeah.
I ain't had nothing to worry about.
That's true.
He too.
Yep, that's true. That is true. All right. That's all we got this week. So we'll be right back. Everybody listen to Indie Central with listeners' feedback.
Emails and complaints with Cousin Lamar on Inside the Cave.
All right, we got some. I couldn't keep up with a lot. Shout out to everybody listening on Radio Public. The way this stuff gets sent in now is sent in different, so I can't keep up with it. It confuses the emails. So hopefully, I got everybody. But Swishy, I can't. This is what she says. Listening to Inside the Cave is bad for my health and relationships. You guys have me not wanting to trust any guy. So if he has food in the fridge, he has a woman on the side other than me. Kat, please tell me this isn't true. Well, okay, first of all, why are you asking Kat if we just told you it's true? You know what I mean? We just told you. Women always want to look to other women for help, and the man is giving you the game. And I don't want to hear it.
But I can how that's logical. I mean, most bachelor pads or bachelors, even most single women, they have, you know, the ketchup and the steak sauce, the couple bottled waters, some liquor. Like, they don't have meals because they're not feeding someone else.
Mm-hmm. That's later on in the show. We actually doing the reverse of that, what we did last week.
Good job, Kat. Good job, Kat. That doesn't... Go ahead, man.
Okay, here we go. This is Denise. What makes a woman a hoe? Seems like the definition is always changing. All right. How he played Moesha theme song that says Moesha and asks what song is it? I want to, here you go, Sly, this for you. Sly, this for you. I want to see a picture of Sly since he said women in packs always have an ugly woman in the crew. Yeah, you said that, didn't you? You said it. You said it. Don't be looking crazy. You said
it. I ain't looked at, y'all agreed. That shit true.
Oh, we agreed? Oh, okay.
When talking about like 6 of them gonna share a room in Miami, but only three of them gonna stay there.
Yeah. Okay. Now here we go. This is from Lil Troy. No CB. Said is the funniest. He said you were privileged because you had cable. Big Dog said he was in the streets and on them hoes while you was watching TV. Laughing my ass off. Nah. Don't let Big Dog fool you. You watch some TV too. Nigga was watching MASH.
Yeah, nigga. Without cable. That didn't come on cable.
Nah, what's the next one? Tay. True. Please tell the niggas to stop asking for big dick favors when they don't have the equipment for it. Then she asked, so if a man has silverware in his house, he has a woman. Oh my God, niggas are real savages. Yeah.
I think we was going off the cuff so hard, it came off like he can't have more than like paper plates and plasticware. So when I said it, I was saying like if this motherfucker has like a 4, 5, 6, 8 place table set and dining room set, a kitchen set, mats and saucers and the whole nine.
Real talk. Because look,
a woman did that.
It's so true. Because a woman makes your house a home.
Right.
You don't do that. You just
I'm not saying that he with them at that time, but at one point a woman did that. Maybe they smashed, maybe they didn't, or maybe they are, maybe they're not.
Half the shit I know now, 60% of the shit I know now is because of my wife. Be honest.
And as a woman, I feel some kind of way if I come to a fully furnished home.
Yeah.
It tells me like you've already had someone make you a home. Like what for you?
Yep. That's the truth.
That's real. When I got my first apartment, you did no. Dog, what you about to say? Go ahead.
I'm just saying I disagree.
When almost to Cat's point, my apartment was fully furnished, but I did it by myself.
It's a difference between a man decorating his own crib versus what a woman do. Like women put wall art on the wall and shit. You know, they just do different shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying a man ain't gonna have some shit in his house. It's just you just know that when you come into a man's crib.
So I did the wrong shit. I bought furniture, paintings, art, all type of kitchen shit before I knew what size the apartment was, the doors, all of that shit.
Yeah, they measuring all that shit.
And then when it came time to take all of it from storage or from the showroom floor to the apartment, the shit didn't fit or it didn't feng shui the way it was supposed to. And I learned the lesson. Like, get the place first, do all the measurements, and then go shopping for shit.
Like if you go to Kat, if you go to a man's crib and he got curtains and drapes and shit, if that ain't a sign,
I mean, that doesn't mean I can't date this dude. just means that this space kind of like
It's occupied.
Like this space has been pissed on already.
Yeah, pretty much. Big Dog, why you disagree?
Because I fuck with art and do all that type of shit. So I disagree.
Yes, but I know the kind of art to expect from you.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Who do you think decorated my house, CB?
I'm very. You don't have like lavender.
Who decorated my house?
Bathroom, like you don't have a fuzzy throw on your toilet. The feminine touch. You can tell when a woman who doesn't know the man has decorated, and what I mean by that is things aren't functional for him. They just look nice. It's a difference between you having an idea of what you want your space to look like and how you build it versus a woman in your life saying, hey, you need art here. Like they're saying, like some things men have because it is functional. It looks a certain way to him. But then you can tell when there are certain items that he didn't pick out at all. And that was a woman's touch. And I'm not saying, a guy is tainted or you can't date him. I'm just saying that it's obvious in a space where a woman has already dwelled,
That's a good question, Big Dog. You asked me, who do I think decorated? I'm assuming you're going to say that was you that did it. By the way, Big Dog has a nice decorated house. So you're telling me you did that, right?
Most of it, yeah.
Well, I'm shocked. So who did your front room?
I did. Basically, man, my mom's put me up on game at a young age, you know what I'm saying? Just in case if I didn't have the right female.
Right.
So as far as like having utensils in the kitchen, I cook and shit, so I need that stuff in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you, dog. I feel you. Like I've been saying it.
I can furnish my space to where it's going to look like it's just for a man, but I can also furnish that space to where it fits my daughter or it fits my wife.
Oh, okay. Well, there's always an exception to the rule. There's plenty. There's what they call them. What they call men like Big Dog, hen pick men. What they call them? Hen pick. That's what they call them.
I don't know. You got me on that one. I was gonna say HGTV is a motherfucker's best friend.
Yeah. Nah. But hey, Big Dog, if you really did all that decorating your crib, then yeah, you are the exception to the rule. Because
it's plenty of men that get down like that. But we was talking about something else last week.
I remember my boy. I can't say his name, but my boy anyway, I can't say. But I remember when he got his apartment. He called over one of his girls and said, hey, here's $5,000. I got to go to work, decorate the crib for me and give me my receipts. That's what he did. Like, I got my couch and my TV in here. I need my shit decorated. And then 3 days later, his apartment was decorated. So, that's what I don't know. Yeah. And women like to do that shit, man. Women like to do that shit. So, hey.
I was kind of exposed to it early, man. So, I don't know, bro. I just got an eye for it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's some good quality shit to have.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
All the shit that I didn't want to do as a kid
coming up
came in handy later on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good, dog. You'll make somebody a good. You're already married, so I can't introduce you to Kat because you're already taken.
Actually, CB, you don't have to introduce me to anybody. Thank you.
I'm Big Bro. That's what Big Bro supposed to do.
No. You don't have to. It's good.
Don't get choked, CB.
Okay.
Women who don't keep great houses either. Like, I don't know, a lot of women don't have the decoration bug either. They just got the
that is true.
Money bug where they just go buy cheap furniture. Like, they don't understand.
Oh, what's the worst though, Kat? When a woman just, and maybe some men do this too, but when they just pile too much shit in the house, like ain't no space to walk or nothing. That's the word.
That some people, that's how they feel. That they have something, that they have a lot of stuff around them.
Yeah.
I think the worst is the bathroom, man.
What you mean?
I went to this female house, man, once, and you walk in, she got the smell good shit going on, and she called herself cooking and shit. So I'm on that drink. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this camp?
Mm-hmm.
Look like the bathroom hadn't been cleaned since she been in that motherfucker.
Oh, damn. That's unexceptional for a woman. Oh,
I'm talking tub nasty hair, and I mean it was fucked up, CB.
Yeah.
So you know what I did, right?
Left. I'm assuming. Yep. Probably got your dick sucking left, right, big dog? Remind me to edit that, right?
Went outside to pee.
Yeah, he used to that anyway.
Men have that. Like men, their bathrooms kind of be disrespectful. No tissue or like real bulkish bathroom.
Yeah, I told you. All right, where are we at? Oh, here we go. Speaking of Big Dog, did I say this right? This is Nina. Big Dog saying his woman not allowed to have a good time without him. And here I thought he was one of the good ones on the podcast. I think you guys are right. I have to help my brother out all the time. He has a 3-bedroom ranch house, and all the rooms are empty except futons, couches, and TVs. Whenever he invites us over, I have to bring glasses, plates, pots, pans, paper towels. He don't even have towels hanging in the bathroom to dry your hands. He really needs a woman. All right. Big Dog.
I don't know what she's talking about.
She thought you was one of the good ones, Big Dog.
I don't even know what she's talking about.
I really don't either, but she said it, so.
She said my wife she's not allowed to have fun without me.
Big Dog saying his woman not allowed to have a good time without him. Yeah, that's what she said.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
All right, well, here's the next feedback, Big Dog. This from Cheryl. Sending feedback to Inside the Cave is pointless. Y'all don't know nothing. Sly wanted to know, why do women tease then stop short of giving it up? And in capital letters, she says, because no means no. At first, I wonder why Kat deals with you guys, but one woman with all you men is really the balance. Why are you so mad about Cassie being engaged, then saying all women are sharing their men? Shaking my head. Yep. All right. Anybody got anything on that?
Nah.
Yeah, nah. That's what they were saying. No means no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that's about.
Right.
Yeah, man, we get bad at this. All right, here we go. This is from Lance. What's the last one? This is the last one. Yep, it's the last one. All right. That dad is going to get that kid in a lot of trouble, especially with the knives. Joe Dirt showed up as y'all was turning the lights off. And that's listeners' feedback this week. By the way, since we did a terrible job last week of answering Kat's corners, the two from last week, since Kat is here, she's gracing us with her presence. We will answer them. We'll let the master Kat answer those questions this week on Inside the Cave. All right, and plus a new one as well. All right, everybody, listen to Indie Central. We'll be back with. What are we coming back with? From Signs the Woman You're Seeing Ain't Single.
Real niggas. Hey, yo, welcome.
There you go. Welcome back to Inside the Cave. This is Signs the Woman You're Seeing Ain't Single. Last week we did Signs the Man You're Seeing Ain't Single. So this week, it's only natural that we give you signs that of women. Now look, here the difference is now women are a little bit trickier than men. We give obvious signs. You know what I'm saying? Women, you gotta pay close attention to women. Like for instance, you know, if you go in her fridge and you see beer in her refrigerator. Now I know women gonna say, hey, I drink beer too. Okay, you gotta be careful now, because women are tricky. Now some women that drink beer just like men. But if she got a 24 pack of beer in her fridge, my G, you ain't the only one, my G. You ain't the only one. You might as well leave that situation now. Just say, hey, keep your eyes open, because it's going to be a nigga coming in that door looking for his beer.
Yeah, that's community beer.
Yeah. Ain't no woman having no 24 pack of beer in her fridge.
That's a community beer.
Mm.
And if you bring beer over there, you can't leave it. You gotta leave it in the kitchen with the other shit, with the other beer.
Right.
For the other motherfucker.
Like if you go over a woman's house and she got it nicely decorated. You know, she got a nice chair, nice couch. You know, one of them love seat couches. You know, nice decoration. Then all of a sudden, you see a big ass 65-inch on the wall that don't go with none of the other decor. My G, that's another nigga been in that house. That nigga was like, I can't be looking at this 32-inch no more, man.
At least two niggas been in that house. Two niggas put that motherfucker up on the wall.
Right. Hey, Sly, he tired of looking at that 32-inch shit. The game going is they on the 50-yard line. He's still looking on the 10 on that 32-inch. Ran back the kick return. He ain't seen shit on that 32-inch.
Yeah, nigga. Bring some beer over there and leave it in the fridge, and then come over there in a week and see if the beer's still there.
Yeah. Hey, what's the obvious one? You go in her car, and that seat laid back. Yep. I don't care. Don't let her tell you it's her son. Don't let it. Nah, fam. She pick up a nigga from work every now and then, dropping him off for food. You ain't the only one, dog. Women are trickier now. Cat, is this stuff we saying lies?
We in that segment, right? We in that segment. We get to tell.
Yeah, we in the segment, bro.
It's live. Yes, like you're rude as shit if you bring another man in your house. But for guys, it's a little less mathematic. If you turn the television on and it's on ESPN, a man was there before you.
A man was there before you. Yep, I said that last week. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Things are high up. See, women put things conveniently.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
From the second shelf down. That's all they can read.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Facts. She telling you.
The things that you don't use so often are higher up. I know.
Yep. I got one for you. If you go out, huh? What'd you say, Doc?
So I got a good one for you.
Okay, what?
After you smash and she roll over and say, "Well, what you finna do?"
Yeah. Yeah. You better get the fuck out of there. You better get out of there. These are obvious signs, man. Obvious signs. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one. If you go outside on her patio or her deck front and she got a grill. Now, if it ain't no little small Weber grill and it's a big ass tub grill, you know, one of them big ass garbage can grills. Nah, bro, ain't no woman doing all that shit. That's another nigga been over there.
If you go to the washroom after dog say like fuck you done smash, and she say wait, you can't use that towel. You can't use that towel right there. Let me go get you one.
Let me go get you one.
You can't use that shower soap right there.
That's nasty, man.
No, let me put it to you like this. So you know, excuse me, 1 second, Kat. The bath towels, like the large towels, like so they're a little bit smaller than a beach towel, right? People don't know like that's for the male, right? And then ladies have like the smaller version, right? So if this towel is available, most men gravitate toward this towel.
Big towel, yeah. Go around the place.
Right.
Yeah, it's real talk.
But I'm telling you, if you say, hey, you can't use that one, it's probably because there's only one there.
If you look underneath her bed and there's 45-pound weights underneath there and shit like that, another nigga over there.
If it's ashtrays in the house. If it's ashtrays in every room and the bathroom. If it's condoms in the pillowcase and behind the seat cushions on the couch. And in the cabinet with the paprika in the kitchen and shit.
Hey, Cap. When I first met Big Dog, I might have edited it. So his wife, I went over his crib and saw his wife's car. His wife had some 22s on the Charger. Had some 16s with 2 amps in there, 2 16s in the amp. He put all that shit on his wife's car. That's how you know. Am I lying, dog? Is he there?
What else? What other signs? If I mean, obviously, if it's
I just like to look for the obvious, and I say look for the opposite.
Yeah.
Toothbrush. If you see a toothbrush holder, but there's only one toothbrush, but you see it's like spaces for 7 of them.
No.
You know, she removed the toothbrush. Like if you see space in the closet or space where shoes are, you know, like guys look for what's there. It's really look for what's here.
Thank you, Kat, for telling. So, Kat, you got like a junk. I don't want to call it a junk room, but maybe a room that you keep some things. If you find a toolbox in her place, like I
got one for you. If you see her on a random day that y'all hadn't planned on seeing her, and her car is clean.
Oh, I was just about to say that shit.
You got a nigga, because we all know women keep fucked up cars.
If the gas tank stay on full when she come get you, nigga, she got a guy, nigga.
Yeah, man.
She got a guy.
Her car always clean.
I'm telling you,
the only one.
you ain't the only one, dog.
She got Armor All on her car. If her car shiny and shit on the inside. You know niggas, man. We gonna shine up some shit. That whole car.
She tell you she don't want you wearing cologne when you come over. Read the signs, nigga. Read the signs. She don't want that scent to be in the fabric of the couch or the bed sheets or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Kat, have we nailed it, Kat?
If she tell you don't ring the doorbell and text her when you outside.
Anybody who's bringing a nigga into their house, like house sloppy, you know, I think it's disrespectful. Like, don't bring them in the crib. That's the easiest way. Like,
check Kat DVR. She got a bunch of cop and military fucking shows and shit on there.
If her kid call you by the wrong name.
I got it with me because I got beer in my refrigerator right now. I got a fully loaded toolbox. Like, I got a lot of male-oriented things.
You got a 24-pack of beer in your crib?
I don't got a 24-pack.
See, the details.
Some beer in my refrigerator. I like to have a bar.
I know. See, the details, though. But if you got a 24-pack over there, there's a nigga over there. Cause shit, I killed 14 of them on Monday by myself in 4 hours. I ain't drank no MGDs and I don't know when. I killed 14 of them by myself. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bunch of signs. I'm with Kat. You got to look for the opposite of the sign. You got to look for the opposite shit.
All right, y'all.
Me. News, rumors, gossip, and reality with Kat on Inside the Cave.
Doing it big right now.
All right, here we go. Welcome back to Inside the Cave. This is news and rumors this week. A lot of shit to talk about. Walmart is to limit ammunition sales and discourage open carry of guns in the stores. Walmart stepped forcefully into the national gun debate on Tuesday, saying it will stop selling ammunition that can be used in military-style assault rifles, would discourage its customers from openly carrying guns in its stores, and will call on Congress to increase background checks and consider a new assault rifle ban. All right. Also, I found out Kroger has done the same, and for some reason, white folks have gone crazy, and they are very upset about this. Apparently, they want to bring their guns in a grocery store.
They want to be able to wear their concealed carry or their sidearm inside of Walmart while they buy ammunition for it. Huh?
Oh boy, white folks have gone crazy. Like,
they doing that shit out here in KC, bro.
If that's the deal breaker for you going in the store, you can't bring your gun in. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously. Oh, white folks have gone crazy.
What was the reason for the Second Amendment?
To be able to protect yourself.
But when it was amended, when it was added to the Constitution, written in the Constitution, right? Huh?
That's right. We have a teacher. You can ask a teacher. Yeah.
It was during slavery times, right? It was for slave owners it was meant for slave owners to be able to control their slaves, right?
And to keep them Indians away, because all the Indians had going there.
Okay. True.
It's not how it was written, and in reality, at the time, everybody had a weapon, especially because much of the United States was still uncharted territory. You
Correct.
Still had fear and things of that to deal with. So it was meant to not only, respect you politically, but for protection from the elements.
And protect the element from the elements and to protect your own. And back then, slave owners owned slaves.
Yep. I can dig deep into that, but it's not fun when Roland ain't here, so I won't do it this week. All right, next story.
Gonna write Roland ass up.
Kevin Hart, weeks of physical rehab after a car crash and back injury. This was in the news this week. I think it was on Sunday. Kevin Hart is on the mend, but he won't be out of the woods for a long time. The comedian will require extensive physical therapy from TMZ. Sources close to Kevin tells us he's expected to be released from the hospital by the end of the week. However, he'll have heavy physical therapy workload in the coming weeks, along with a steady schedule of follow-up doctor's appointments. All right, I think for those that don't know, Kevin was riding shotgun in a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda early Sunday morning when what that word is, Kat? Shit. Careened off of Mulholland Highway.
Mulholland.
Okay, you know what, Kat? You can read it.
No, I just know the street. Shit.
Leaving the driver in the backseat passenger pin, Kevin left the scene to get medical help and was taken to a nearby hospital. Crash investigators told us alcohol was not a factor, but we are told cops are looking into excessive speed as a possible cause of the wreck. A witness within earshots of the crash said they heard tires screeching like the vehicle was peeling out before hearing a loud boom. Now, Big Dog, you are a guy who's into cars and shit like that. Does it make sense in 2019? Oh man, I don't want to be victim blaming, but does it make sense in 2019 to be riding a 1970 anything? Yeah, man, there's no airbags in that bitch or nothing.
Hey man, if you're a gearhead, you know what I'm saying? You can't never beat that old school.
He was right. I wasn't riding
in 1970, son.
On the side of a mountain.
Man, not in today's world.
And
I wouldn't have nobody else driving my muscle car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too. Oh yeah, that too.
But you gotta know how to handle it.
By the way, I don't want to come across as victim blaming. I don't know. I hear this about Hollywood. They get bored and they just need new shit to do, so they always get themselves in shit. But speaking of someone else who's gotten themselves in some shit, Malik Yoba, and it's crazy. Last week, he was one of the theme songs we played last week before this story broke out. Remember Sly, New York Undercover? That was one of the...
Yeah, that was one said guest that I thought was 21 Jump Street.
Right. That's crazy. Malik Yoba says he's attracted to trans women. Will host workshop at National Trans Visibility March in D.C. Brother.
Did he say he was attracted to them, or that like they're pretty too, or something like that?
Well, let's see. Malik Yoba is sparking conversation via Instagram. The 51-year-old actor recently took to social media platforms to reveal he is trans attracted and will be hosting a workshop at the National Trans Visibility March in Washington, D.C. Trans people, according to Yoba, deserve love and respect, as do those of us that love them. The actor exclaimed in the caption, "I love all women and count myself among those that find themselves trans attracted. And I too have felt the self-imposed shame that comes with that truth, but it's time to speak up." The inspiration for the post actually stemmed from Maurice Willoughby, a 20-year-old Philadelphia man bullied on camera for dating his girlfriend, Faith, a trans woman. Willoughby reportedly killed himself following the tape incident. All right, you guys can look up the rest of that.
Hey, you know, that's a good way to get ahead of the scandal. You know what I'm saying? Somebody probably tried to blackmail him or something.
Well, something came out after that, dog. Something came out right after he said that.
Yeah, according to the blogs, they said that he date raped a teen trans person that was 14 or something like that, or 16 or something like that. So but that hasn't been sourced and vetted yet, but that is according to blogs, so who knows. But a lot of people are tripping over this, but I think this is a great day for straight men. This is great. Guys, all you guys over here like, I can't believe this guy is like that or whatever it is. This is a great day. This is job security. I love when guys come out the closet, man. This is great. Now you can look at your woman when she say, I ain't gotta put up with this shit, I'm gonna leave your ass. Now you can say, for who? Who you gonna leave me for? Who you gonna leave me for? You gonna leave me for fucking another bitch? This is job security. This is a great day to be a man. So hey, you know, a lot of guys be tripping over that. I'm sure this is probably if I ever become something in life, those words are gonna haunt me one day. I'm pretty sure, but it is what it is. After listening to Dave Chappelle, I'm like, hey, who gives a fuck? Be a man. Say what you gotta say. We'll talk about Dave in a minute. Anybody else got? Kat, what you think about Malik Yoba? That's not politically correct, is it?
But it rhymed. It rhymed.
Okay. Remind me to
Inside the cave. Niggas love drama. Niggas love to know who somebody fucking. Like, this dude ain't put 10 on your ring ever, but for some reason, who he's attracted to matters. Like, who cares? So, look, what is he from New York Undercover? Like,
yeah, the dark skin.
Old man.
But he been in a lot of other shit too, though. He was in my movie, not my movie, my TV show, Designated Survivor. He was on there for a while. He was on Empire for a while.
He was in Tyler Perry movie with Janet Jackson.
All right, here we go. This is Ezekiel Elliott becomes the highest paid running back with new Dallas Cowboys contract. Now, this ain't gonna play well for all the Chicago Bears marks out here, but I found this story interesting. You know the reason why? The place me and Big Dog work at, which Big Dog doesn't allow me to say on here, we might be going on strike pretty soon. And most of it, in my opinion, has always been because of piss poor management. And this story right here is basically piss poor management. Now, how many preseason games is it? 4?
4.
Okay, so you knew that this man was holding out, and you knew that you needed him, and you wanted to move forward with him, and you know you needed to sign him. You let this man sit out the whole preseason, the whole camp, all the two-a-days, to just give him what he wanted in the beginning. He wanted to be the highest paid running back. You didn't bend, you didn't break, you gave him exactly what he wanted, except for he had basically a summer off. So this just shows how stupid management can be. This shows how stupid management can be. If you were gonna pay him that money, why didn't you pay him to begin with?
Pay his money and then he got to show up to work.
They say they got a short shelf life, so they probably just wanted to give him their break anyway.
Maybe, yeah, because I guess you could get hurt. But you know, they like the quarterback, the star running back. You can't touch them anyway.
But they could have.
Yeah, but in the preseason, though, you know what I'm saying. He ain't got to deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, he probably was only gonna run three sessions and shit anyway. But you know, I feel you on that. All right, last story. Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones review. I don't know. Anybody seen? I'm gonna play clips of it, so I ain't got to read it all. But anybody seen this Sticks and Stones on Netflix?
Nah, I haven't even seen it yet.
I'm not for abortion. Oh, shut up, nigga. I'm not for it, but I'm not against it either. So in that spirit, tonight, I thought I'd start my show a little differently. Tonight, I'm going to do something that I'm not particularly good at, but that I like to do. Tonight, I'm going to try some impressions out. I only got 2. All right, the first impression is kind of dumb, but I like it. This is my impression. You ready? This is my impression of the founding fathers of America when the Constitution was being written. You ready? Here it goes. One night, he was in Chicago late at night and was the victim.
Man, I just want to say this is what Dave Chappelle makes him one of the greatest ever, man. I mean, I think he brought back raw comedy, whereas Kevin Hart was a funny motherfucker, but Kevin Hart basically tells stories about himself. He puts himself down, puts his family down. You know, not really put him down, but he talks about himself, his family, and stuff like that. Whereas Dave Chappelle is talking about everybody else. And he's saying the stuff that nobody else will want to say in there. It's just good.
You know what's crazy, CB? Some of that shit he talked about, man, we talked about before.
All the time.
Just about all of it.
Yeah.
Do you think this is bad timing or perfect timing, or just a unfortunate coincidence that Kevin has an accident, Dave Chappelle's show, comedy show goes up, you know, Kevin is gonna be off the market for a minute, and Chappelle is up next?
I don't see that because they're two different comedians. Like Dave Chappelle is, you can tell Kevin wants to be a rock star. I mean, he is a rock star. Whereas Dave Chappelle is cool performing in front of 30 people, just like he's cool in front of performing in around 300 or 300,000 people. He gonna say the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And like you can even tell, like Kevin's comedy is just, you know, he's telling rich stories. Where it's hard to, you know, I was talking about I was going skiing in Aspens with my kids. Like, you know, that ain't what we used to. But you know, he's in a different place now. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Kevin said in the interview, man, that he kind of stays away from those type of issues.
Yeah. Well, because he's trying to play both sides. Well, you mean you can't.
He's playing the Hollywood game, so
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he wants to be on TV, on network TV, and be on interviews and stuff like that. You got to say the politically correct shit. Whereas Dave Chappelle don't care. He said a lot of real shit. I'll play a couple clips of it if the internet lets me on this week's show. All right, everybody listen on Indie Central. This is the old school mini mix. If you know all the songs, email us inside the cave podcast@gmail.com. Know all the songs in the order that it came. Name the song and the artist. Yes, I'm making it difficult. All right.
Big Dog's old school mini mix. Throwing it back on Inside the Cave.
Y'all already know what it is.
Got a problem? Need some advice? Send your questions and problems to Cat for Cat's Corner on Inside the Cave.
And all right, here we go. This is Cat's Corner this week. If you want to send messages for Cat's Corner, Inside the Cave podcast@gmail.com. All right, here we go. His wife deserves better. My coworker and I have been traveling going on 6 years for work, and I've gotten to know him a little too good, and we've become almost best friends, which to some might seem strange because he's a straight man and I'm a stud butch les. He has an awesome wife who not only fixes lunch and dinner for both of us, but also cleans our clothes from when we were on the road. My issue is that in 2 of the states we work in, he has 2 other girlfriends with 3 other children between the both of them that his wife has no idea about. I have covered for him on many occasions so he didn't get caught up, and I'll try to tell him he needs to stop, but all he says is that I'm acting like a girl again. He's my boy, but I'm growing tired of covering and constantly lying for him, because when his messy ass gets caught, I don't want to be involved, because his wife generally cares for him and his safety. What would you all do if one of your co-workers and best friend was a horrible mate? Mind my fucking business. That's what I do.
That's the fun. The motherfucker, they motherfucker washing their clothes though. They ain't trying to fuck up their relationship.
Yeah, I was about to say this is more of a morality issue and less of like I hate a manipulative motherfucker. And I don't like it when, you know, somebody do some bullshit and then say, oh, you acting funny because you called them on bullshit. So, I mean, you got two. You can just keep on being the type of friend you being because you've been allowing this dude to, like, I don't know if it's a morality issue. If it's a morality issue, it has nothing to do with sex. It has everything to do with what you know is right and wrong. And I can understand the uncomfortable feeling of accepting meals and clean clothes from a woman who has no idea, you know, of other women doing the same thing. So I think, you know, I understand the uncomfortable position that your friend, quote unquote, has put you in. And I think regardless of if you're a lesbian or whatever, you can be honest and say, yo, I don't think that's cool. And I don't want to be involved. And like Sly say, you may not want to mess up your good thing. Which again, lets me know you kind of you might be a little bit of a liar too. If you just in it for clean clothes and warm meals, then that's what it is. But I mean, my motto is you ain't got a ladder kick it. So you are who you are. If you don't think that that's fair or that's right or you want to be involved in it, don't let this individual make you feel some kind of way. You're not fucking him, so you shouldn't have any kind of feeling about what he thinks when you tell your truth. But if you know you want to keep on doing what you do, like you've been doing it long enough, so I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think that I think first of all, it's really simple. You don't have to say shit. Just get your own fucking ride, drive your own shit.
Wash your own shit.
Then you're not in the middle of anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to cover for them. You don't have to lie for them. Just remove yourself from the situation, and then you ain't got nothing to worry about because you've already allowed it. So hell, you just as bad. So the only thing you can do now is just remove yourself.
Yeah, see, I see it different. I think I agree with the guy. She sounds like you said you a stud les bitch. So, what'd you say? A stud something?
Regardless of what she is, goddamn, all she gotta do is get the fuck out of it.
Well, now she sound like she acting like a girl. You getting emotional now. You said you was a stud. Now why you getting all emotional like he doing wrong and all that shit? Hey, which side are you on? You can't play both sides. Either you a nigga or you not. This is what niggas do.
Emotional?
Hey, this is what niggas do. You say you wanted to, hey, dog, what you say? You said you wanted to be in, right?
You think they fucking? You think she don't fuck?
You just asked her if she doesn't want to play both sides. Isn't that exactly what he's doing? Isn't he playing as many sides as he wants? Like,
no, her responsibility is to him. She said they best friends.
Okay. She's not even getting no dick from this dude. She has no.
He's a lesbian. What you mean?
None that you know of.
Really, she should take his woman then. Like, really, at the end of the day, that's
what she's about to do.
Be his best friend, Cat. Like, what you mean? Why would she take his woman? How many? We all know guys who ain't shit. You don't take their woman because you know they ain't shit.
You can't be a fucking liar and then tell me that's my best friend. That's a fucking mess. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Wow, you don't know guys, Cat. I know plenty of guys who ain't shit. I know. I ain't gonna say I know too many of them now, but.
Thing about it, like plenty of men know shitty men, but nobody can look at their sister's boyfriend and say like, oh, let's give this guy a chance. But you can look at your friends and do the same. Like, guys are circumstantial. So if this person really matters to them, then they'll defend them, you know. But you defending like this dude is crap. Like, he's got a good lady.
But what they got to do with you though?
He's a liar. It doesn't matter. You ain't got to lie to kick you. So if you're a real G, all of his bitches know each other. At this point, like, he's playing games, and now he's involving other people in the game. Like, it's a ruse, and he's tricking other people to be a part of the ruse.
No, I couldn't agree with him. Like, hey, you said you said you wanted to be in, right? You want to be a man. You can't just say now you want to be a girl again and get all emotional and start talking like Cat. Like, what do you do?
And cheat? Are you saying right now with your wife probably in earshot that all men cheat?
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying this man is cheating. This man is cheating, and I know we all know men who cheat or whatever. And if you his partner, hey, that's part of the partner hand, the man code.
Toxic as shit. Fuck you. If you're an alcoholic, I got a right to be like, nah, I'm cool on that shit. Like, you're not gonna tell people because you dirty, they gotta deal with you because that's how you are.
Okay, well then just don't deal with them. But what you worried about my wife for? I'll be like, hey, I just can't fuck with you no more. But what you worried about my wife for?
Because you involved your wife. If
okay, just say you don't fuck with me no more then. You ain't gotta be worried about my wife. That's my problem.
Then stop introducing your coworkers to your wife and asking your coworkers to laugh.
Hey, you say you want to be my best friend, right? I done heard partners call me up, hey, CB, I was with you. I already know. I had that before. CB, I'm with you. All right.
And I got friends who know never to call me because my morals say I'm not gonna fucking laugh. If I wouldn't even laugh for myself, fuck, I'm gonna laugh for you. Fuck you and your lies. That's crazy. Why would I invest in your drama, my man?
I mean, I don't go through this no more, but in the past I've had, yeah.
You better not tell her to call me with your lying ass. Don't tell her ass to call me.
Cat, you a vouch for me?
That's what I'm saying. Niggas think it's about you. You think I'm lying or telling the truth because of you? That's a morality issue. That's the issue I make. You don't tell me if I'm gonna laugh for you or not. The fuck?
Okay.
But see, like that's why he said that though, Cat. Cat, that's why he said that. He said, "Oh, you acting like a girl again," because I would expect that from a girl. But look,
what you're saying is men lie because of no reason. They can just lie to lie, and that's why. Speaking of Said, I think Said was the one that mentioned something about going in somebody's purse. I distinctly remember a past show. He remembering not to leave my purse open around Said. So no matter how good a nigga is, he a snake at some point.
No, he's a good guy.
Not good like an individual who's a good person. There is some husbands out there who are good men, and they don't need to involve anybody else in their shenanigans. And I think that's poor taste of any man who needs another nigga to co-sign lie. Be a man on your own and lie on your own, but to ask another motherfucker to co-sign your story.
Okay, Cat.
I mean, she's answering like what the guy said a woman would say. But I mean, there's plenty of times. Hey, nah, I can't say all that. But anyway, we know we played plenty of times. We heard it. Hey, man, I was with you. I was like, all right, cool. Cause look, my loyalty is with you, not your woman. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what your woman think about me.
Your loyalty is with your homie and not your woman.
Not his woman. My loyalty is with my homie, not his woman.
Malik Yoba, did you just tell me that the loyalty is to your nigga or your lesbian co-worker than your woman?
Malik Yoba? What the fuck Malik Yoba got to do with this?
I'm bringing up the fact that your loyalty seems a little suspect for somebody who's saying that their devotion is to their home.
No, I said if my boy calls me up and says, "Hey, I was with you," done. You was with me. I mean, it ain't like it's the FBI. You talking about your girlfriend. I'm like, all right, cool. I don't care about it.
So I mean, I guess maybe my mind is crazy because it's like, so like crimes happen to black people, and I would hate for me to be telling somebody, yeah, this nigga was with me the whole time, and now he's in a predicament where time is of the essence. Like, I don't think there's no reason to lie. If he gotta call you to lie, you need to question your nigga. Like,
he specifically said, yo, I'm about to dip off with this chick. If my girl asks, I was with you. Done. That's it.
If your girl asks me, nigga, something wrong, you must be dead because you need to handle your girl before I'm not your fucking.
That's the way women do things. Hey, men do things.
I guess what I'm hearing from you is men have no moral compass. There is no yes or no for them. They just do what their friends say.
Call it what you want, but it is what it is.
All right.
You said you wanted to be in, right? Well, that didn't go over too good. All right, next one.
What's that saying, Sly?
You said you wanted to be in?
Nah, you ride Dolo?
I ride Dolo from state to state. Ride Dolo from state to state. He got families in state to state.
Hey, what she say? He got 3 girlfriends and 2 kids between the both of them. Dang.
Seemed like a pretty nice guy to me. But he managing shit. You know, he multitask. He working. He bringing home food, and he multitasking, multi-managing.
As long as he come home. As long as he come home.
He got 3 homes to come to. She's gonna make it to one of the motherfuckers.
He fucked up because he did his dirt in front of his partner. That was the first mistake.
Well, he gonna put in for a transfer for her ass to go work in Alaska or something.
Yeah, you need to get rid of that broad. Because she ain't she say she a lesbian, like, but
don't listen to CB. You need to shut the fuck up. Who cares?
So wait a minute. But wait a minute. The lesbian is the one who wrote the letter in.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Your woman knows about your baby mamas. Why the fuck should anybody else know? Like, you sleep next to this lady. Like, that's what I'm saying, CB. You got me thinking about niggas' loyalty. And it's like, so this man a lie for his nigga. Like to his lady. We also like these men.
He's not lying to his lady.
A fucking lie. Like and he like it's cool. It's just his girl. CB said, and I quote, "It's just his girl."
Look
at.
Man, I hear bitches lie to me too. Come on, stop it. Women do the same shit.
Let me tell you something, Kat. Let me tell you something real quick.
If a piano fall on this nigga, they not gonna call your dusty ass. They gonna call just his lady. Like, at least speak like you got some respect. And you like, yeah, fuck bitches. Like, are you for real? Like,
that's
I don't know.
Problem.
What's the next?
Okay. I'm gonna just say this because Kat was talking so much. Kat, if a man tell a woman the truth, she always think he lying anyway. So he could just tell her like, yeah, baby, I'm home. I got 2 other families in 2 other different states with 4 other children. She was like, nigga, your dinner be ready in 5 minutes. Nigga, go get ready. She ain't gonna believe him no way.
For somebody else, why can't you tell the truth for you?
Why telling the truth?
You telling the truth for somebody else's sake? Why the fuck? You can't even.
Kat, when you ask me who I'm texting, I'll say my side piece.
See, this is what I'm saying. Just stop dealing with bitches who depressed. Depressed bitches ask who you text.
I'm telling you the truth. It don't matter.
Nobody cares who the fuck you're texting. Like,
okay, so say none of your business.
No, it is not. It's on your fucking phone, man.
Thank you, Kat. I just wanted that. I rest my case, Shauna.
Phone. Tell this bitch to look at her own phone. Clean up. Because it's me. At the end of the day, if you're going to be a fucking scumbag, you're going to be the scumbag. That's what you made, fucking scumbag. You're a big head alone. I don't have to because you're dirty. You know what I mean? Like, guys, for some reason, don't subscribe to that black man. Stop subscribing because niggas ain't shit. You ain't gotta be shit. Raise your expectations if you want some better women around you. You can't ask for bitches who have, women have trust issues as it is. And I'm realizing now it stems from men. The code is to laugh. The code is dishonest.
I'm surprised this is all new to you, Kat. I'm surprised this is all new to you.
And ask me to laugh at him, I'm just gonna do it. So now women have to respond in kind. And it's like, how do we, the fuck? Like, why are you complaining about bitches then? You're creating
Not asking you to lie, asking you to vouch and shit. Like, if you say, like, Sly was with me.
It's
Sly,
crazy
like,
that
I probably
this is
was
new to you,
with
Cat.
at some point.
Because my wife don't believe nothing nobody tell her. That my wife, my boy can call and say, hey, don't worry about CB. CB is right here with me. I'm going to bring him home in the morning. My wife be like, tell his ass he ain't got to come back ever again. Because she knows it's a lie. She knows it's a lie. She ain't going to believe shit nobody got to say.
You're such a dummy. Such a dummy. If you would have called her yourself, that would not have been her response.
Right.
But
I'm talking about if my boy call her, she ain't going to believe it.
Instead of you being honest and being real and calling your woman and talking to her real, you had some other nigga do it. That's a lie. So now fuck that nigga, because he's a liar. If he can't communicate with you're scary. That's a scary ass move. Don't have no you married that lady. Call your own wife, my man. The fuck you scared for?
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Somewhere between psychotic and
All right, let's move to the next one. This is from last week. We did a terrible job of answering, so we're gonna let Kat have this. This is from Catalina. She says, I'm having father issues. My son has been back in school now for 2 weeks. I have been teaching him about being safe and sadly telling him if he sees something to say something. On his second day of school, I told him to be safe. He told me Papa gave him protection and not to worry. I looked in my third grader's backpack and there was 2 tube socks filled with rocks and a sharp kitchen knife. I told him you can't do this and immediately told my father that you will get him kicked out of school and or arrested if one of his teachers would have saw this. My dad wasn't resentful. He said, would you rather him get caught with it or get caught without it? Now, every day when I take him to school, I am constantly emptying his backpack of handmade weapons from my dad. Most of the time, my son doesn't even know they're in his bag. We can't afford private school or to move in another districts. So how do I get my dad to understand this can't happen? All right, Kat, this is all you. We gave our answers last week.
Okay, awesome. So you can. That's your dad, and you just have to check that backpack every day.
Damn. Just like that, huh, Kat?
I mean, it is what it is. He's old school. He's got a different way of thinking about it, and what's so funny is the kid could care less. The kid's not checking the backpack for the weapons. He doesn't care. That's not how he deals with his issues. So just check the kid's backpack. I would even let the teachers know, like, hey, my dad is a little crazy. So if my son's got a sock full of nickels, like, just send him home.
Yeah, but the knives, though, you got to take them knives serious, though.
Of course you do, but if you take it too seriously, it's going to scare everybody for no reason, when really it's a scared grandpa. Grandparents are irrational. I remember my mother cleaned out the toilet just so my son could play in it. Like, grandparents are irrational. They don't use their right mind when they think their grandbaby. So get over it. It's your dad. Check the backpack.
Okay. What did we say last week, Sly?
Well, I said that the grandson should or the daughter should put the stuff in the grandpa's and her father's lunchbox and send him to work with the shit, because Pawpaw need protection too at work. Yeah. So he can understand, like, it's not cool bringing weapons to workplace or school, which is somebody else's workplace. So
I mean, I get the socks full of rocks, but not the
knife shit. Not with that. Like, Pawpaw need to go to school with him for a day or so.
Yeah, can't do them knives.
Right here.
All right, this is the last one. This is again from last week, from Anonymous. He says, my side piece is pregnant and she is naming her kid after me. I have a very unique name, which is the reason I'm staying anonymous. I remember this one. I have a very unique name, which is the reason I'm staying anonymous. My ex-side chick just told me that she's having a son and naming him after me. I asked her, is the kid mine? She said, not a chance. So I asked, why would you give this bastard my name? Not in those words. She said she always thought highly of me, loved my name, and wanted her son to be as good of a man as me. I again asked, are you sure this kid isn't mine? Because I don't want any surprises later on. She said, I have nothing to worry about. She is very active on Facebook, and we have similar friends in common that will notice her son's name and will question me when she announces. What should I do? And yes, I am happily married and don't need this right now. Great guy.
I mean, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Like, why? Y'all already answered it, I'm sure, and gave him quality advice from your point of view. But, I mean, I don't understand what his problem is. So you've been spreading your dick, and it was good, and it left an impression on women to the point where they want to name their children after you. I mean, if you weren't so damn delicious, women wouldn't be naming their kids after you. But hey, you are. Like, that's a little self-centered, I feel, to be like, why are you naming this bastard after me? She gave you a great reason why, you know, you were inspiring to her. So that's the consequences of being out here like that. So I think you just gotta get your speech ready on what to tell people. Like, yo, that's not my kid. She just thinks I'm cool. Like, you lie. If you follow the advice of some other co-hosts and lie all the time, then you gotta keep creating lies to cover up the lies. So, I mean, you can just be halfway honest right now and say, hey, she likes my name. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's not my kid. And none of those statements are lies. So.
I'm surprised. So you cool with this? You cool with this chick naming a baby after a side piece?
Oh my God, of course. I don't understand why this is such an ordeal. This is a big, don't you want to be impressionable? Don't you want to leave a mark?
Wow.
Yeah. I had I mentioned this conversation scenario to a woman, and she actually said she named her son after one of her side pieces.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And she's married. She's like, yeah, I'm married. I'm married to somebody different, but I named my son after my side piece.
My wife let me name both of my kids, both of my sons. Cause now y'all would have me going home acting a stone cold fool.
That's one thing I go to, but I wasn't gonna go there. How do you guys feel about the baby daddy who's allowing this lady to name her son after her savage?
Man, but maybe he don't know.
Or maybe she don't know who the daddy
is. Yeah. Typically in this situation, it could be him. It could be.
Pick the good name. Maybe it could be him. But she's not asking for anything but the name. He's Ike Turnering her.
That's fucked up, Kat. I don't care what you say.
Hey guys, sorry. I don't know why society told y'all you could just dip your dick in everything. Stop doing it.
What that got to do with her naming the kid after me and we were supposed to be on the low?
It has everything to do with you being choosy. That's it. Choosing bitches who want to have kids, if you are married, is a choice you don't have to make. Like, you can choose a woman who don't, you can ask, like, yo, like, you can make those things possible. Or the safest thing is to not fuck another bitch. But if you're gonna be out there and you're not taking the precautions and doing what you're supposed to do, and I'm speaking on his part, he's saying that's not even his choice. And to be quite honest, I kind of feel him on that. It's probably not. She just probably like him. And she like what he about. She think he inspirational. Ain't no difference between naming him Stephen Curry. Like, you know, she find him somebody who's in the know right now. It's an original name. She want to have her baby original too. And if he had a problem with that, he should have been like, bitch, don't name no kids after me. He needs to put that on his list of fucking criteria then. But if you spread your dick like that, you can't get mad because the bitch like, well, I'm going to take a picture of it and make a sweatshirt out of it and wear it to my family reunion. Like, you put yourself out there.
That's wrong. That's wrong. That is wrong. I wasn't expecting that answer, Kat. That was wrong. But Venus versus Mars, that's all I can say. All right. Anybody else got anything for Kat, for Kat's Corner, Inside the Cave Podcast at gmail.com. All right, this is the country rap tune once again. I think this is happy birthday to Beyonce. If you know all the songs in the order, Send it in InsideTheCavePodcast@gmail.com. And you too can wait in line for a shirt.
Big Dog's Country Rap Tune of the Week. Big Dog's Country Rap Tune of the Week.
It's your boy Big Dog, and I'm going inside the cave with Big Dog's Country Rap Tune.
Inside the Cave.
Stop playing around with all the clowns in the...
Had a long week? Need to get some stuff off your chest? Do it now! Let's go 0 to 100 real quick.
Real quick. Real fucking quick, nigga. 0 to 100, nigga. Real quick.
All right. This is Around the Cave. What you got this week, Sly?
Man, I ain't got nothing for Around the Cave. NFL season is in full effect. Good luck with y'all fantasy football pools, and everything else that happens. Jay-Z has started off the Rock Nation thing with a concert in Chicago with Meek Mill and some other people before the Packers Bears 100 game. So. Hey, it's just not the Super Bowl. He's gonna have his fingerprint on a lot of stuff. Coming to a city, town near you, whatever.
All right. Big Dog, what you got this week?
I'm good, bro. I don't have nothing.
All right. Cat.
Just welcome back to school to everybody. So far, everybody across the country has gone back to school. So wishing, good thoughts to all the students and all those teachers who really want to make a difference and want to do something wonderful in children's lives. Love and light to all of you guys, and have a great school year.
For me, by the way, Big Dog, do you like to pull into the parking lot or do you like to reverse in?
Shit, I bag in.
No, okay. I don't know why. I just wanted to know that. Basically, what I wanted to talk about is that through the news, we found out, we played this game at the beginning of the show called True False, and I think it was a couple weeks ago, I asked, was the people that go to Walmart the same as the people that eat at Golden Corral? And based off the people that are now upset at Walmart for banning their guns, now there's proof that those are the same people that eat at Golden Corral. So that is true. So she said this about Jamie Foxx. I can't say her name, but she told me this about Jamie Foxx, and I was like, damn. Hey, let me ask you guys this. I know this is not tell the truth, but could you all see a situation where you tired of pussy? Because my first reaction to her was, well, damn, I don't need that much pussy then if I'm gonna have to be seeking out other shit. I'm trying to think like,
no. Not that. Hell no. No.
Cat, what you think about that?
Like Cat Williams said, pussy is amazing.
That's amazing.
And it's forever evolving, man. It never Big Dog, I do remember, well, no, I can't say that, but it's forever evolving, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, it never feels the same. It's like amazing the stuff that pussy can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
But
hey man, niggas don't get tired of chicken, do they?
At all.
Okay.
They get it. They don't get it from the same place all the time. No,
all the time. Yeah, what you think about that? About niggas fucking so many women they get tired of pussy.
Yeah, Cat, what you think?
I mean, that's not the first time I've heard that.
Wow.
It ain't the first. Yeah, I heard that one before too. Wasn't no merit to it, but I heard it before. But my thought on that shit is like, remember the Epstein shit before? Just like people with money, like they get bored doing the shit that normal folks do. Sex with one woman, two women, or multiple women, going to the Playboy Mansion and shit. And then they find some other crazy shit to do, which is illegal. The thrill of being caught or found out.
Yeah. And that's why I tell a lot
of airplanes and shit.
Nah, nigga, this ain't that. This ain't that. Driving around on souped up lawnmowers.
Nigga got tired of running. He started jumping out planes.
This motherfucking lawnmower to go 0 to 54 in 3.5 seconds.
Oh, that was a good one, dog.
Hey, ladies! It's time for To Tell the Truth. Ladies, let's talk about it with Sly on Inside the Cave.
Oh man, this Tell the Truth is gonna maybe hurt. I don't know. It ain't gonna hurt nobody's feelings, but it's gonna make you think. So, ladies, tell the truth. This was a conversation we had over Labor Day weekend. The conversation the question was, let me get the question, I'm sorry, give me a minute. Ladies, you are married with a family and you are raped outside of your marriage. Do you consider keeping the child because of your beliefs on abortion? Why or why not? That's the question. It's been a long debate. It was a 2-hour verbal debate, and we transferred this over to social media to get some people answers. And so far, some of the things that have come in were, 99%, no, hell no. I couldn't look that child in the eyes every day knowing and reliving the rape over and over again. It's not fair to the child. Absolutely not. The decision to abort a child is personal for each person. This person would abort straight to the chop shop, somebody said. Absolutely not. Married or not keeping the child. The one person that agreed, I don't want to say agreed, but decided to go against this, simply said, yes, the rape would be horrible. However, the child is not to blame. I will hope that my family would be understanding to accepting the child, as the child is a part of me. I would not expect things to be easy, but what part of this hypothetical situation is?
I just don't think that a married man, sad to say, would believe it. If this woman came home and said she was raped and she's pregnant, I just, I don't know too many married men that'll even believe it.
Of course you can't. You lie. So as a liar, you believe it.
No. I'm just saying, it's like the people said about.
And if you know any woman who would come home and falsify a rape.
Actually, Kat, I know 3 of them.
And that's, again, CB, this is my sadness for you. You don't have to know that. You have to have that in your spirit. You don't have to have that in your circle.
I went to school with them.
You have daughters. Keep that energy out your circle. Those ladies have no benefit. If they're lying about something that will make you now not believe your spouse, get rid of those individuals. They're not good for your spirit. Niggas, you don't have to hang around shady bitches. You don't have to. Stop hanging around with lying ass women, CB, please. Every woman on earth is not like that. And I would hope that you would surround yourself by women who claim that they are raped and you believe them. That's fucked up, Joe. This a fucked up question, Joe. The rape part is what I can't get past. I don't give a shit if I got a fucking diamond out my pussy after the rape. The fact that I've been raped is period. In your circle.
Not my circle. Just I've heard of that. I just know these people.
You know what? I give you permission to forgive that person because that's not reality, man. Reality says women need your help. There are women being raped. And if you're my husband, if you're my fucking husband, and I've just gotten attacked, how dare you even make it a personal situation? How dare you even have a feeling other than for my betterment?
If he say let's go handle it, and then you say
and talking about the baby, I don't even want to talk to this dude. Because it's not about that baby. It's about me. I have been violated, King.
And he said, and your king say, let's go handle it. Tell me where this motherfucker at.
My king, look, on account of your kings, may your grounds stay fertile. Your grounds, not just this nigga feelings. Your grounds, your family, your legacy must stay fertile. You had better not even worry about what this demon has put in me. Your concern had better be me. How dare you? How dare you even think about the baby when your woman has been violated? She can't make all the best decisions right now, King.
Cat, I just told you we did a Cat's Corner a couple weeks ago that I didn't air on the podcast because I couldn't. It's like I ain't gonna be able to air this part of the show either. Of a woman who lied to my family who said she got attacked by a man.
I'm gonna cut you off because you used to telling stories about lying bitches, and I'm gonna stop your vocabulary with me. I will not allow the story to fester because that's not real. That's your reality. That's what you created around yourself. You better start checking bitches around you and telling them if you're not real, you're not with me. I can't allow my ears to hear about lying bitches. Yeah. I only got bitches around me, sir. So I'm so sorry, but I can't even let you wallow in your lies because that's a lie to me, man. I don't allow women around me like that. You don't have to accept what shady bitches do. And half the time they doing it because ain't no man, i.e. their daddy, corrected their behavior. That's all it is. Didn't no man tell her to stop. You could be the man and be like, stop, bitch. Because it's truth. Truth, real, recognize real. So if she a real bitch, she gonna stop. And if she not, you walk away. Sorry, baby, I don't want to hear about a shady bitch. No, you're not talking to a shady bitch. So I can't co-sign for her.
All right. Okay, Sly, you get your answer?
Yeah, I got a mouthful.
Yeah, bet you did. All right, that was this week's episode of Inside the Cave. Thank you to everybody that's been sending feedback in. Everybody listening on radiopublic.com and radio.com and however else you've been listening. Yeah, and thanks for playing the game. If you tried to play along and listening to us wherever you've been listening, appreciate that. All right, Sly, Cat, y'all got anything else?
No, I haven't.
All right. And by the way, Inside the Cave listeners, I promise you, one day, in the very near future, I promise you, we're going to get the whole gang back together again. I know you've been getting like what they call it, when they bring that dish out, and then you just get like a piece of this, a piece of that. You know what I mean? What they call that? Appetizer. No, that's not the word. Well, whatever, something like that. One day we will get the whole crew back together. All right, you will get the whole crew back on Inside the Cave. All right, Big Dog, go ahead and get us out of here.
Like always, want to thank y'all for tuning in. We'll catch y'all ass next week.
Inside the Cave.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?
They say this is a big rich town.
Get the latest Cave Crush and Inside the Cave gear at cavecrushshop.com.
I gotta make it.
Thought-provoking ignorance with special guests and cave crushes. Inside the Cave. Inside the Cave. 3 Lee Films.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?